One of the challenges when building in the mountains is getting in the driveway and the infrastructure. And there's a couple of things that we have to think about. So first off, we're coming in off this road. This was a steep hill coming in. There's oak brush, there are trees. And so not only figuring out what direction to go, we have to think about drainage, how it's coming in off the road. Also, once it hits here, where is it going as well? And not always do we get engineered plans for these. So this is something that we have to work closely with our team to make sure that we're doing it. In this scenario, we have a subcontractor. First off, we get a geotech report to make sure what we need to do is correct. So we either have to dig down really far to get to some solid soil, or we're good and we can start rolling over top. But grading this properly for the drainage, making sure that we're keeping as many trees as the client wants, as well as making sure that we have room in whatever hill that we have to dig into, because it's always a hill, the infrastructure is able to fit. So that's electric, plumbing, water, and sometimes gas. This was a cool, unique scenario where we actually had to build a temporary driveway down below while we were digging into this hill. So the guys actually drove around about 20 feet over in order to get in and out while we were building this. And then once that was done, then we sloped it down and tied it into the drainage ditch that was going through the valley. The next thing that we do is we stake it out, making sure that we're within the boundaries of the lot lines. Something interesting that we ran into the last 3 out of 5 homes is the driveway had to be right on the property line. So you can see as we're coming in through this valley here, we have a house just tucked up into this hill, and we're right up against one of the property lines before we go back into the home site. So right now we actually just brought in this to regrade, but we have a lot of in and out, big trucks coming in, dropping material. They're bringing concrete, they're bringing equipment, and so it really just trashes the road. So we don't do the final grade right off the bat. So we get this in and then we lay this out. And again, we're not even done yet, but we've gotten through most of the big trucks, and then this will have a final, I think we're gonna do a blacktop on this one, so we'll actually have an official turnaround. And so there's definitely many periods that the excavation happens throughout the project.